Hello and good afternoon, morning, or evening to all of my YouTube subscribers that are currently watching this video. And I know what you're thinking. Epiphany, why are you wearing the same Kurt Cobain shirt that you wore in your last video when you reviewed Kurt Cobain's Drink in My Cup? Well, now we are going to discuss a person who made Kurt Cobain trend on Twitter yesterday. Her Twitter handle is @MandaSwaggy, and she is a YouTube person that basically has been ripping on fan bases other than Beliebers. And my computer is acting like crap. Okay, here we go. She is apparently 13 years old and has upwards of 15,000 followers on Twitter. And here's some of her tweets. Apparently, Kurt Cobain killed himself a month after Justin was born. Bet he got scared and knew that Justin was going to shit on his music. There are no words for that, people. No words for that fucking atrocity of a tweet. Moving on. Still don't know who Kurt Cobain is, but people really need to start respecting Justin. We'll respect your fan base as soon as you respect the grunge fan base and Michael Jackson's fan base. That's how soon we'll respect your fan base, alright? When you make posts calling people fucking delusional for being part of other fan bases and having a voice and having an opinion, then expect people to not respect you or your fan base. That's the main problem I have with most Beliebers. I did a Beliebers rant about a week or two ago. And people actually agree with her. RT for Michael Jackson, favorite for King Justin Bieber, made 4 hours ago. Forget my last tweet, effing delusional people are RTing. I don't know if you know this, but Michael Jackson's albums have gone platinum back in an age and era where you actually needed talent to get popular. He was an amazing singer from 5 years old, and despite his controversial image in the media, he has millions of people that love him and still do after death. Same with Kurt Cobain. Nirvana's albums have gone multi-platinum all across the world. People still love Kurt Cobain today. That gives you no right to call our fan bases delusional. And here's some of her other tweets, non-Kurt Cobain related. Selena is using Justin for fame. It's so obvious. I want to fucking kill that illegal immigrant. I will be a better girlfriend. Really? When you're talking about killing the girlfriend of the boy, of the artist who is supposedly your idol, obviously he likes her enough to date her. There are 8 billion people in the world, and Justin chose her, not you. Alright? You say that you're his future girlfriend or whatever. Alright, fine. We all have fantasies. But saying that you're going to kill Selena Gomez because she's an illegal immigrant, I don't know if she's American or not. Last time I checked, I think she was born in Los Angeles. And she is close friends with Demi Lovato. Michael Jackson isn't even top 10 on iTunes. Doesn't matter, he still has millions of people that love him. How good of an artist you are is not directly proportional to how many people buy your music on iTunes, how many hits you get, how far up on the charts you are, because the Smashing Pumpkins aren't on the charts. That is still my favorite band. And last time I checked, Selena Gomez is she was born in some place called the Grand Prairie. Excuse me, my computer is going very slowly. She was born in Grand Prairie, Texas. Texas is where they breed patriots, practically. Texas is full of patriotic people. So, she's not an illegal immigrant by any means whatsoever. Justin accomplished in 18 years more than John Lennon did in 40. Are you kidding me? You think that Justin Bieber is better than the Beatles and John Lennon? If anything, he rips them off. And you make the most sexual tweets. This is what you literally posted on Twitter. I turned 14 next month, and I still haven't lost my virginity. Ugh. Well, I'm 14 currently. Yes, I'm 14 years old. I'll style back my hair so it doesn't look as messy. Yes, I'm 14 years old. And I know that sex isn't the most important thing in life. Losing your virginity is not that important. Trust me. I'm going to save it for marriage. My personal plan. Second, you're 13 years old. You were not alive in the 90s, as wasn't I, and you really do not have a perspective of how popular Kurt Cobain was. Kurt Cobain in his day and age had a great fan base. Huge fan base. Justin Bieber also has a huge fan base. The difference between your fan base and Kurt Cobain's fan base is that Kurt Cobain's fan base is probably going to go on for years and years and years. Justin Bieber is another boy that's a trend, and people are saying that they're going to love him forever. Whatever happened to people like Aaron Carter, Jesse McCartney, the Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, New Boys on the Block, New Kids on the Block, excuse me. Boy bands like those. To give you kind of a perspective of that, boy bands and hot boys and pretty boys usually do not last very long in the limelight. People with message, people with heart, and people with a general sense of a message to their fans are the ones whose legacy stays on forever. Those like Kurt Cobain, Ozzy Osbourne, Michael Jackson, Eminem. Yes, I think Eminem's legacy is going to go on for long after he's dead. People like that, and in ways, Lane Staley. Trying to think of another. Alright, my brain's going blank. Must be reading your tweets. Anyways, calling members of a fan base effing delusional is ironic. But however, you're 13 years old. I acted like you did when I was probably 9, 10, and 11. I've since matured from that. Let me tell you something. I used to think that the Smashing Pumpkins were the best band ever, and no band was better than them. And then I graduated from 5th grade. Alright? Listen. It's one thing to idolize and admire a celebrity. It's another to completely trash on an entire fan base just because we don't share your opinions, and to actually threaten to kill. Say you would actually kill, as in, I don't know, murder someone's boyfriend or girlfriend just because they're the partner of a person that's famous. Justin Bieber has 3 Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards. Michael Jackson has 0. Kurt Cobain has 0. Who's better? Well, Kurt Cobain didn't produce children's music. I will tell you that much. However, Nirvana and Pearl Jam have both gotten awards up the yin-yang that are not Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Pearl Jam's won Grammys. Been nominated for several Grammys, and Pearl Jam didn't care about the fame. Neither did Nirvana. Nirvana and the whole grunge movement was about anti-commercialism. So no wonder Nirvana didn't win the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. The whole entire grunge movement, which Kurt Cobain and Eddie Vedder and Chris Cornell were leaders of, was all about anti-commercialism and not being popular and staying true to the music and staying true to yourself. And we live in such a corporate world that it's no wonder that grunge isn't as popular as it was in the early to mid-90s. I don't wish you death. I really don't. However, I do wish that you mature. By the way, Nirvana had platinum albums in an era where you had to have talent, where you had to own a Walkman and headphones, and you actually had to go out by to the record store to go get their records. There's a page on Wikipedia listing all the awards and nominations received by Nirvana. Nirvana won a Grammy and were nominated for several others. They also, like I said, won awards of the Yin Yang. You're 13, and I wish your perspective changes. And you say that you're never going to forgive your mom for not buying you the limited platinum package of Justin's album, so you hope that she gets eaten by an alligator, and that Kurt Cobain owes you. This is just my opinion, honestly. I hope you mature in the future, Amanda, and I pray for you, and I wish the best of luck to you and your family. Because, as your idol claims, you have to kill them with kindness, and I know this from being an active Twitter user. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter handle @AquariusNeptune. Also, add me on Facebook. www.facebook.com/EpiphanyLove712. Also, I have a couple of announcements to make. Happy Father's Day to all of the good fathers out there, all of the ones that take care of their kids, pay child support, whatnot, that are there for their kids and that genuinely love them. Also, after July 1st, this filming area is going to be completely different. That's right, I'm moving. More details on that when I get there. Epiphany Thomas, aka E. Thomas Videos. Peace out.